Scientific research shows that the majority of the thoughts we think from morning till evening are waste or unnecessary and negative. To erase waste and negative thoughts, we are taking the support of so many materialistic resources. But even then, our minds are becoming weaker. Stress and tension are increasing, and our minds are constantly experiencing pain and sorrow. Now, the question arises, can we experience eternal peace and happiness? Is it possible to have that experience while living in the household? So, the answer is yes. It is possible. But for that, we need to obtain certain information about ourselves, which we have neither studied in the worldly schools nor heard from elsewhere. The name of the place from where we will obtain this new and unique information is Adhyatmik Vishwa Vidyalay. The name Adhyatmik Vishwa Vidyalay is kept on the basis of its task. Adi means inside and Atmik means soul, Atma, also known as spirit or consciousness. Adhyatmik means within the soul. Vidyalay. Vidya means special knowledge or special information, and Alay means house. Vidyalay means the spiritual home for receiving the special knowledge, which is also called Vigyan. Vishwa means the whole world, which includes all the human souls of the world, known as universe, on the basis of which the name university is derived. Adhyatmik Vishwa Vidyalay is a spiritual university in a real sense. This is the only university where any human soul from the entire world can come and receive special knowledge. Adhyatmik Vishwa Vidyalay is neither a profit nor a non-profit institution. It is not registered under any government policy. It is a unique divine family. Just like a family is not registered, the divine constitution of the spiritual family does not believe in the formalities of registration. Adhyatmik Vishwa Vidyalay is not registered under any government policy. It is the non-governmental, religious, autonomous, educational, spiritual divine family, come school, come spiritual gathering, or satsang. Adhyatmik Vishwa Vidyalay believes in remaining independent like the Gurukul system. Here, everyone sees each other through soul-conscious vision. Since everyone here is spiritually equal, no one is given the position of a president, minister, secretary, etc. In Gurukul, whether the disciple was a prince or the child of a poor Brahmin, both had to live a simple life. Similarly, despite the differences in status, race, color, languages, and personality, every member of Adhyatmik Vishwa Vidyalay definitely considers himself or herself as a part of one family and leads a spiritual life but with high moral standards. The majority of the members of Adhyatmik Vishwa Vidyalay are women who are selfless spiritual workers, who perform spiritual service, meaning the service of the spirit or soul. They serve people at an individual level by giving the divine knowledge of Raj Yoga. Their noble aim and objective is to spread the divine knowledge of Raj Yoga in the entire world and show them the path to a life filled with happiness and peace. Being world benefactor souls, they not only serve people on an individual level, but they also spread peaceful and powerful vibrations in the entire world. They are self-sufficient, independent in all aspects by investing the power of their body, mind, wealth, and cooperation without being dependent on the outside world. Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya is different from other places because it does not have a bank account of its own. Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya and its members do not accept any kind of donation, fees, gifts, money, or ostentatious regard from any non-member government or non-governmental organization. The elevated aim and objective of Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya is to guide all the human souls through the divine teachings of Raj Yoga to recognize their true form, which is spiritual form, so that they can experience ultimate peace and constant happiness and bring self-transformation easily. Without discrimination of religion, caste, country, language, color, or financial position, making every human being complete with all the virtues, completely soul conscious, completely viceless, Maryada Purushottam, which is the highest among the souls, in following the code of conduct like deities. In other words, re-establishes the almost extinct ancient deity religion. It also teaches an art of leading an elevated household life. Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya also guides how to lead a life like a lotus flower, meaning live amongst the mire of vices, challenges and problems in the household, yet stay stable internally. Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya holds a noble goal of bringing about world transformation through self-transformation. Through the teachings given by the Supreme Soul Himself, it will establish a new united world filled with the feeling of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world itself is our family. It establishes such a world where there is no trace of violence, meaning enmity created by the religions, caste, gender, discrimination, conservative traditional blind faith, etc. A world where Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, and Christians experience we are all brothers practically. A world where everyone is connected with each other on the basis of spiritual vision and affection, which is also known as soul consciousness. Now, the question arises how Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya will accomplish its aim and objective. The answer is by being an example to others, by practical implementation of the Raj Yoga teachings, by imbibing purity in thoughts, pure vision of soul consciousness, attitude and actions. There are the four main subjects of the Raj Yoga study. The first is spiritual knowledge. The second is yoga or remembrance. The third is inculcation of the divine knowledge. And the fourth is spiritual service. Out of the four subjects, yoga is the most important subject. Basic and advanced knowledge of Raj Yoga is given through a 7-day course. In it, the basic and in-depth teachings of the soul, the Supreme Soul, Trimurti, three deities representing the three tasks of the Supreme Soul, which are establishment, destruction, and sustenance. History and geography of the world drama or time cycle, Lakshmi Narayan, which is our aim and objective, Kalpa tree, eternal tree of life, and the ladder of falling and rising are taught. Apart from this, the topics related to the practical aspects of karma philosophy, imbibing divine virtues, methods for daily practice of soul consciousness are also taught. This 7-day course is offered free of cost. Out of the four subjects, yoga is the most important subject. Many kinds of yoga are famous in the world. For example, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Raj Yoga, and so on. But among all these kinds of yoga, easy Raj Yoga is the most elevated. Raj Yoga means the yoga full of secrets which makes us into the King of Kings. Yoga means union or connection. After receiving the accurate and complete introduction of the Supreme Soul in his permanent chariot, connecting the soul with the Supreme Soul based on true love and pure thoughts is said to be true Raj Yoga, which is also called Yad, remembrance in simple words. With the daily practice and determination power of Raj Yoga, the soul can know the story of its beginning, middle, and end, as well as the unique roles it has played throughout the multiple births in this world. Through the daily practice of Raj Yoga, the soul assimilates virtues like purity, peace, patience, fearlessness, and humility. Along with this, the soul receives the special 8 powers. The power to wind up the expansion of the wasteful thoughts, the power of tolerance, the power to assimilate, the power to discriminate between good and bad, the power to make proper decision, the power to face problems, the power to cooperate with human beings with different sanskars, and the power to withdraw the expansion, etc. On the basis of the powers of concentration and power of realization, the soul controls all the physical senses and performs all the actions without being attached to the fruit of action. The soul reaches to its perfect stage by being incorporeal, viceless, and egoless. Moreover, through the power of Raj Yoga, the soul burns the karmic accounts of the previous births and prevents creating new karmic accounts in just this one birth. The soul can also donate peace and happiness to the souls of the world while sitting at home. Today, in spite of the expansion of different types of knowledge and yoga, the vices are increasing in the soul, and the soul is becoming impure, due to which the soul is experiencing peacelessness and sorrow. The main cause of increasing impurity in the soul is lack of complete and truthful information, knowledge about the soul and the Supreme Soul and the accurate method of yoga. This true and complete knowledge is only available at Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya because here this true knowledge is directly given by the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, Shiv himself. The spiritual knowledge taught here is new and unique, which is not taught anywhere else. According to the law of nature, everything in the world becomes old from new and impure from pure. As per the world time drama cycle, when this world is new in the golden age, it is prosperous and happy. And when it becomes old by the end of the iron age, it is sorrowful. We are now at the end of the iron age, which is also called hell. Every soul passing through the cycle of birth and death and coming into attachment of the body has forgotten its true nature, soul conscious nature. Therefore, in order to transform the iron age into the golden age and to make every soul realize its true nature, the Supreme Father Shiv has incarnated into this world from the Supreme Abode. He is currently narrating the elevated and pure teachings of Raj Yoga through his permanent chariot, which is mentioned in the second verse of chapter 9 in the Bhagavad Gita. The Supreme Father Shiv began his divine task from Calcutta, India in 1936. During the same year, Satsang, a spiritual gathering, started in Sindh, Hyderabad, India. The spiritual family was known by the name Om Mandali. From 1936 to 1951, the task of raising the awareness of the presence and the divine task of the Supreme Soul continued. From 1951 till 1969, the Supreme Father Shiv narrated the divine knowledge from Mount Abu, Rajasthan, through Dada Lekhraj, alias Brahma, who was his temporary chariot. The Brahma Kumaris institution have been publishing this divine knowledge in an authenticated form as Gyan Murlis. On the basis of the divine constitution, Gyan Murlis, the name Om Mandali was changed to Brahma Kumaris Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya in 1951-1952. After Dada Lekhraj, alias Brahma, left the body in 1969, the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul Shiv continued playing his part through Prajapita Brahma, alias Shankar, which was revealed in 1976-77. In order to impart spiritual knowledge to the whole world, according to the divine constitution Gyan Murlis, the Supreme Father Shiv inaugurated the spiritual university with the name of Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya in 1976-1977. He is currently giving the clarification of the Gyan Murlis through Prajapita Brahma, alias Shankar. The establishment of Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya is linked to the Brahma Kumaris institution. This university is doing parallel work with the Brahma Kumari institution, but it is not part of the Brahma Kumaris institution. The basic knowledge which the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul Shiv narrated through Dada Lekhraj, alias Brahma, in the form of Gyan Murlis till 1969 is being narrated in Brahma Kumaris. The basic knowledge on soul, the Supreme Soul as a point form, the world time cycle, Lakshmi Narayan, Kalpatree, and ladder is given in Brahma Kumaris. However, the advanced knowledge which the Supreme Soul Shiv is narrating after 1969 through his permanent chariot is not taught there in Brahmakumaris. Presently, in Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya, along with the basic knowledge, God Shiv is directly teaching the higher advanced knowledge of the soul, which is the information of many births of the souls, as well as the knowledge of the practical, name, form, country, time, and divine task of the Supreme Father Shiv, along with his permanent chariot, is also given, which was not available from elsewhere until now. Apart from this, God Shiv is currently narrating the true essence of all the scriptures, which is totally different. Therefore, the spiritual university proves to be the only central place for the souls of the world to attain complete and true knowledge. 80% of the students of Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya were the members of the Brahma Kumaris institution initially, and they joined Adhyatmik Vishwavidyalaya after completing their basic studies. As per the divine versions of the Supreme Father Shiv, we have very limited time left before the transformation of the world. As the children of the Supreme Father Shiv, it is the birthright of every soul to attain divinity by having an eternal experience of their original form, which is purity, peace, happiness, and bliss. In other words, become deities such as Narayan from a man and Lakshmi from a woman. This is only possible when every human being receives this truthful and complete spiritual knowledge. The Supreme Father Shiv comes only once after every 4 ages, which is one kalp. That's why it is said in the scriptures, once in one kalp, God Shiv takes incarnation. This is a golden chance for all of us to create our own fortune for many births. Our fortune is in our feast. Kindly take the benefit of this golden opportunity and register for the 7-day course and create your fortune. The 7-day course is being given in all languages all over the world through face-to-face, phone or online without charging any fee. Now we will end this explanation with the divine versions of the Supreme Father Shiv, who is the comforter of all hearts. Om Shanti.
इस युग को कलह युग कहा जाता है, लड़ाई झगड़े का युग, जहां ढेर के ढेर मनुष्य होते हैं और नई दुनिया में एक आदि सनातन देवी देवता धर्म। तो इस दुनिया में जहां अनेक धर्म हैं, वहां सतयुग कैसे आएगा? इसीलिए तो गीता में लिखा है, सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य मामेकम शरणम व्रज। सब धर्मों को छोड़ दे, मेरी शरण में आ जा। तो देखो, जब एक धर्म हो, एक राज्य हो, है, एक भाषा हो, एक कुल हो, एक मत हो, तो एक मत परिवार में किसकी होती है? वसुधैव कुटुंबकम बने, वो तो तब ही बन सकता है जब सारी वसुधा का एक बाप संसार में प्रत्यक्ष हो जाए। वो कैसे आएगा? है। जब सो लोगों को और उनके जो धर्म पिताएं हैं जिनको वो फॉलो करते हैं, उन सबको ये समझ में आ जाए क्या कि इस दुनिया में तो है, इस दुनिया में एक कुटुंब ऐसा बने जिसमें सब धर्म वाले पले, हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई गाते हैं ना सब आपस में भाई भाई। वो तो तब ही हो सकते हैं जब एक ऊंचती ऊंच बाप इस सृष्टि पर आए।
इसमें कोई मनुष्य का नाम नहीं है। जो पहले नाम होता है प्रजापिता ब्रह्मा कुमारी ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय या ब्रह्मा कुमारी ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय, उसमें तो नाम होता है किसका? मनुष्यों का। परंतु इसमें कोई मनुष्य का नाम नहीं होता है। क्या नाम होता है? आध्यात्मिक। आधि माने अंदर, आत्मिक माने आत्मा के अंदर। माने आत्मा के अंदर क्या क्या है, कितने कितने जन्मों का किस किस आत्मा के अंदर कितना कितना पार्ट भरा हुआ है, ये सारी डिटेल अगर कोई को जाननी है तो कहाँ जाना पड़े? आध्यात्मिक ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय में जाना पड़े। ईश्वर आध्यात्म विद्या सिखाने वाला है, वो आत्माओं का बाप है, देहधारियों का बाप नहीं है। उन आत्माओं के अंदर जो परमपिता परमात्मा के बच्चे हैं, उनमें जन्म जन्मांतर का क्या पार्ट भरा हुआ है, वो जानने के लिए आध्यात्मिकता में घुसना पड़े। ये आध्यात्मिकता कोई मनुष्य मात्र नहीं सिखा सकता। ये स्पिरिचुअलिटी मनुष्य के सिखाने की चीज नहीं है। कौन सिखाता है? स्पिरिचुअल गॉड फादर ही ये पढ़ाई पढ़ाता है। अब इसका उद्घाटन कौन करता है? एक होता है उद्घाटन करना, है? पहले उद्घाटन होता है, बाद में स्थापना होती है। तो उद्घाटन कौन करता है? बाप ने इसका उद्घाटन किया। किसका? आध्यात्मिक ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय का। ये बाप की पहचान है। क्या? और कोई इसका उद्घाटन नहीं कर सकता। 500-700 करोड़ मनुष्यों में कोई भी आध्यात्मिक ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय का उद्घाटन नहीं कर सकता। क्यों? ताकत ही नहीं। क्यों ताकत नहीं? सभी तो आत्मा है। क्योंकि आध्यात्मिक ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय का उद्घाटन वो ही कर सकता है जो आत्मा के अंदर प्रवेश करने की ताकत रखता हो। तो इस आध्यात्मिक ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय का उद्घाटन बाप ने किया है।